Hey guys, it's Josh, and welcome to Let's Plays Animes, the channel where I cover anything related to anime, animations, and video games. Welcome back to the channel again. We are recording today My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 20. I do not know what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, welcome back. Thank you guys for, those of you who have been, I did want to stop for a second and say thank you guys for those of you who have been commenting all your really positive comments as we make this transition, or as I make this transition with the channel. Like I said in the last video, there will be probably some new people coming on, so pretty excited about that, and I'm sure that you guys are excited about that as well. Because while I love your faces and you guys love my face, like, you guys want to love more faces at the same time. And I completely understand. Reactions are more fun when you have a group. So definitely in the works of doing that. And then we're also in the works of getting those video game videos done. So you'll get to see me be really excited about playing like something like Mario Party, and then be really, really salty because I get my star stolen or something like that. Like, Mario Party, like, breaks friendships, like, real talk. But yeah, anyways, back on topic, or I guess that was on topic, but, back to the My Hero Academia video. Welcome back for that. Happy Monday if you guys are Patreons. You guys are just starting your week. Monday sucks, I know, but hopefully this reaction makes it a little bit better for you guys. If this is everyone else, then this is Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. You can do it, push through work, or whatever, you're in school, or whatnot. Hopefully this reaction video makes your day a little bit better. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can see all of our here. Yes, so you can see all of our Let's Plays Animes social media there. That will just be rotating, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click the bell button down below so that you can stay updated with everything Let's Plays Animes, which would be great for you guys. And I don't think I have any more announcements besides that. But with that being said, let's try to open up our freaking My Hero Academia episode, Macadamia Nuts. Alright. So last time we were on everyone's internship, so yes, this is going to be a tale from the past. Alright guys, and we're back. So with that being said, let's get it. Alright, so we have the internship between Wait, what? That walking stick doesn't even look long enough to hit him from where it was. That's funny how Gran Torino is talking like he is there. But everything that he's saying is straight facts, though. Oh yeah, do we find out the reason why we can't, like, no one knows who he is? Never interested in working as a hero. Oh. It's intense action. Alright, so All Might needs to explain to Midoriya, like, what was going on in the past. But he is certainly just like you. Let's go. He's like... Oh, when he says, "Who are you?" Yes, I'm Deku. So he wasn't just being dumb with that. I am Deku, I'm here. Until the day Deku is celebrated as the symbol of peace. Let's get it, boy. Listen up, a tale from the past. Let's go, backstories. What the? Oh, my hair's gotta used to it. She's like, the Rock Lee, let's go. She got that aura. Women are all demons. Oh yeah, he went to Mount Lady with. Oh, facts. He's like, that's a lie. We actually handled him myself. That would kill me having to lie about that, bruh. It's good to see that Ida's back to his regular-ish self. Ooh, class with All Might. Let's go. This time's hero basic training. Rescue training race. Ooh. Field Gamma. This looks lit. It almost like it's like a Call of Duty map. I don't know why. That's what I think of when I'm looking at this. Send out distress signal. Interesting. So whoever gets the All Might first. Okay. Deku, Ida, Sero, and forgot the girl and the other guy's name. Midoriya is at a slight disadvantage. Oh, they must not know about my boy now. Legs, I don't think. Okay, Sero doing his Spider-Man stuff as expected. Ojiro using his tail. Oh, Sero's in first place so far. Isn't his place a little too perfect for me? Oh, Midoriya, let's go! Oh, yeah, it is, because he's doing the building hopping thing. Let's go, Midoriya! Midoriya's about to win, bruh. He ain't playing no games with y'all. Trying to be the next symbol of peace. He's breaking his bones by using his power right now. Let's go, Midoriya! Oh, no. Bruh. Bruh, they really did my boy like that? Wow, they made him so hyped just for him to slip on a freaking pipe. Okay. Is he finally going to tell him the backstory of One for All? Time has come when I must tell you about me and One for All. Yes! Backstory, I love it. I wonder what he wants. It's a little scary. Shawshit. Oh my god. I was actually going to mention that the girls' locker room was right next to the boys. My Little Mineta. Like My Little Pony, but My Little Mineta. Oh, Jiro's Jack. No. Oh, no, my eye. That leg looks like it hurts. Okay. Oh, my God. I'm not even going to say nothing about that part. Get too caught up. And then Mineta puts in the work so the viewers can see. Ooh. Ooh, he said have a seat. He's very serious. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Wait, so did he pass a part of One for All? Eat this. Why he make the All Might face? Forgot about it. Oh, okay. So the bear legit has to wish it. Cannot be stolen by force. That's good. Can be transferred by force. This is just out of obligation. Wait, what? Purchase All for One. Oh, so that's what All for One can do, like his enemy? That's cool because it's like the exact opposite. Everything for one person. I'm sure you've heard of him. He stole quirks from people? That's OP. I wonder if he can steal them and use them himself, or if he just steals them and holds them. Dang. He made others trust him or surrender to him. Surrender to him? How? There were many given quirks who could not bear the burden. Living. Oh, the Nomus. Oh. That's crazy. There's so many freaking combinations that can happen. He had a quirkless younger brother. Strong sense of justice. Forced a quirk that could stop power. Probably to force him into submission. That guy looks evil as hell. He's thought to be quirkless, but there was something inside of him. The quirk to stop power mixed with the quirk to pass on quirk. Oh, that's one for all. That's really cool. Justice always comes from evil. Yeah, he's dead, right? He can steal quirks, you know, anything goes. A quirk to stop aging, so he can still be alive? Oh, God. Pretty much immortal? That's OP. Oh, and that's what the lights symbolize, like each person that he passed it on to. And the yellow light is All Might. Yup. Oh, he defeated him. A really heavy burden to bear. Deku, let's go! Instant. As long as you're with me. Oh. I think he's telling you this because he won't be with you. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, he didn't tell him what he was going to tell him. Probably by that time. I won't be able to be by your side anymore? No! Bruh, if they kill All Might, oh my god, bruh. Why would they do this to me? Bruh, they cannot kill All Might. That's just, like, implausible. Like, All Might is the hero that we don't deserve, but also the hero that we need. Like, I mean, Deku is too, but, like, it's All Might. Come on now. Like, I guess his previous master died too, but, like, the Shimura lady, she died, but come on, man. We're more invested in All Might, which is a reason that I feel like they're gonna kill him. But you know, it's gonna be like a Jiraiya thing for Deku, where he gets inspiration from it. Like maybe he's really depressed about it at first, but then later he gets inspiration for it. But I guess it kind of depends on what route they go with it, really, because there's so many different routes that they could go. Like, and then the villain, like, his quirk is broken as hell. Like, I really want to know if he can use the quirks that he steals, or can he just takes them and, like, has, like, memory of, like, what he has, and then he can give it to other people. That would make him, you know, have, like, an army pretty easily and control them, even if he didn't have to control them directly, if that makes sense. Oh, there's an after credit scene. Almost time for summer vacation. Don't tell me during summer camp we'll have a training camp in the woods. Test courage. Baths, fireworks. Curry hot springs. He's like, hush. Will be summer school hell. This is damn stupid. It's true what All Might said was mind-blowing, but our daily lives continued like this. In the end, what I needed to do, yeah, You still need to become the greatest hero. How do I think about it? Yeah, I guess it's different becoming the greatest hero to be the greatest hero versus to defeat the ultimate, like, villain here. With this, those who want to go wild or sympathize with him seek out the leak of villain. So this was like his plan. Oh, this must be all for one. We must unify. If you go out before them, though. Oh, his body messed up from All Might. Super regeneration? Is that a quirk? Bruh. The leader of the doctor has a mustache? He looks like that doctor that told Midoriya that he could never be a hero. Yo. In order to have him become the next me. Can he pass on his quirk to steal quirks and stuff? If he gives that to Shigaraki, that's going to be insane. Celebrate while you can, All Might. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's freaking insane. Oh my god. So we got to see one, like all for one. He looks pretty scary. Like, he looks pretty intimidating. I just don't feel like One for All, like, as powerful as One for All is, I don't feel like it can stand up to, like, having, like, so many different quirks at once. Like, this man just said that he has a super regeneration quirk to heal all of his injuries. But the doctor is also fixing him up or whatever, and the little shot that we saw of, like, All Might having his fist down at the ground with a person below him, did he, like smash him into the ground and All Might thought that he killed him? Or maybe, like, All Might didn't think that he killed him, but just that he was, like, too injured to continue and that he was just going to die there. But I think the only way to get past this evil or whatever is to actually just kill him. Like, he cannot go to jail and you cannot just arrest him like a regular villain because he'll be able to come back. And especially if he's, like, near immortal, like, he has, like, a quirk to stop aging, like, he can really just sit in jail, like, bide his time until the time comes when, you know, you'll always see it with, like, immortal people, like, what's that guy's name, in the DC universe, Vandal Savage. So, like, Vandal Savage, like, is, like, immortal, and he just waits. He just, like, waits out until he can do whatever he wants to do. He just waits it out, like, because time is, like, not a concept to him. So time, you know, affects other people and other humans because they're like, okay, I don't have all the time in the world to do this. But, you know, when you're immortal, like, time doesn't affect you as a construct. So you're able to just, like, wait out and plan things forever. So you really can't just put him in jail. Like, you have to kill him. And I don't think that he's immortal, like, he has, like, an immortal body or something like that. I think he's just immortal as far as aging. So maybe they will be able to kill him, but that would make this story really dark if they had to kill him. Like, I realize that is something they have to do, but I couldn't see Deku wanting to kill, you know, All for One, unless maybe he killed All Might, like, right in front of Deku's eyes or something like that. And then Deku, like, turns up and gets mad, like regular shonen stuff. So, but I don't know. I have, like, problems believing that a One for All user, no matter how much power they have, I have trouble believing that they would be able to keep up with someone that just has so many different quirks. But that aside, like, it kind of was like a huge build up in this episode where the build up started with us at Gran Torino at the very beginning of the episode. So Gran Torino was there and was basically talking about how Deku lost his focus against the fight with Stain, and he went a little bit over 5% at the very end when they were doing, like, the sandwich move where they sandwiched him. They were talking about how he went over a little over the top, and he almost, like, hurt himself or, like, broke his bones or whatever, because he went a little over the 5% that was allotted to him by Full Cow. And then also he was saying that it's better, like, it was better than, you know, him banking on 100% and missing. Honestly, though, if when he got really, like, when he was moving around Stain, when he first got there, if right when he got over him and he surprised Stain, if he used 100% smash right there and broke his arm, I think Stain would have been out of commission. But I can't say that for sure, so it's probably better if Deku didn't like injure himself in that way, because the worst case scenario is Stain survives and Deku can't do anything with that arm because that arm is now broken. So, that was a good point that Gran Torino made. He was also saying that in the past, like, he didn't really want to be a hero, but whatever he was doing with like his friend Shimura, like the seventh holder, I believe, of One for All, whatever he was doing with her, it required that he have full range and access of using his quirk in public, which is pretty cool because that's pretty much the only way in this universe to use your quirk at will in public is to get a hero license. So that brings into aspect, like, things that Stain was saying as well, like, you're not a true hero. Even if you just are called a hero and you have a hero license, that doesn't mean that you're a true hero. But whatever, like, I would love to see, like, whatever Gran Torino's goal was, or whatever required him to use his quirk at will without getting in trouble. It's probably the fight between, all of them and All for One. But I really would like to see that fight animated, like, just to see the past fight, just to see how All Might overcame that, because All Might was like, I defeated him. So it's like, how did you, was he not using his quirks properly? Did you guys use some kind of thing on him? Like, maybe Aizawa, if Aizawa's there and has his eyes on All for One, maybe he can negate all of All for One's quirks, like, and then All Might can just punch him or something like that, or Deku can punch him or whatever. But that really requires, like, someone who can nullify quirks. Like, that's the only way that I can think about it, because there's just so many quirks that you can steal from people and just have it be, like, just so OP, just a culmination of all these quirks. But it was also interesting that he was saying that, when you stockpile things inside of the body, like, a lot of people's bodies could not handle it, per se. They couldn't handle, like, all the powers, and that's, like, where the Nomus come about. Like, they have multiple powers and stuff like that, but they become brain dead, like, brainless. They can't, like, have actions or willpower of their own, but they have a bunch of powers, which to All for One doesn't matter, because as long as he can control them, it's fine. But, to the people that are receiving it, it must be pretty harsh, because they can just have a quirk forced upon them, like, even one that they don't even want. Like, they don't even have to accept it. They can just have it forced upon them, which is really, really stupid. But All for One seems really, really broken. I really hope that they explain more about that soon, because that's kind of seems to be the looming shadow of the entire series. And also, when they defeat him, like, is it going to be like the final arc ever when they defeat him? Is he like the ultimate evil, or is there other things that they can progress into too? Because I was reading an interview from Horikoshi, and he was saying that he did want to eventually surpass One Piece, which, if he's going to do that, like, he needs to make it as long as One Piece, or at least the world building needs to be equivalent. So if that's the case, All for One can't be the only, like, big baddie. But he seems to be the ultimate big bad right now. So I'm very interested to see what they do with the character and like the series after they defeat him seemingly. Like, maybe they just have him keep coming back or whatever, or maybe they have a time skip where Deku has trained with One for All for a certain amount of years, and then he's able to fight All for One because he couldn't before. So there's multiple different routes that they could go about it. It would be cool seeing all the Class A students with a time skip, maybe seeing like the sports festival when they're in their final year of school or something like that, seeing how all of their powers have, like, advanced and grown and stuff like that. But it was also cool, like, now all the classmates know kind of about Full Cow. They compared it to, like, Bakugo's moves, but it was really just Midoriya hopping around. I would call it more of anything Gran Torino's moves, because he was training with Gran Torino and picking up habits from Gran Torino. So I would really say that was Gran Torino's moves, but Bakugo took it as his moves because Deku at one point was in a stance like that he uses with his explosions when he's, like, in flight, basically. But then we had the funny part of the episode with Mineta looking through the peephole, getting stabbed in the eye with, like, Jiro's earphone jack. That was pretty funny. Mineta also saying that, like, all women are demons. Like, that's facts. Minetta's not even lying though. Like you guys saw what happened. But you know, I think the episode was pretty good. I would say 9 out of 10 episode. But then again, like what My Hero like episode isn't good. Like I've never encountered a My Hero Academia episode that wasn't good. So they did, you know, go through a bunch of different things, mainly just related to the All for One and the backstory between One for All as well. But the origin of One for All is actually really cool because like the brother, like it's almost like he All for One created his own worst nemesis. And that's when All Might was saying justice comes from evil, because he was like forcing the quirk to stockpile power upon his brother to try to like put him into submission, but then the brother like didn't submit from that, and then he also had a quirk hidden within him to pass on quirks, which is actually pretty cool because if they're brothers, it just reminds me of kind of like of Naruto and like the Six Paths of Pain has like two sons. One's like super OP and one's like not as OP and has to work for stuff. Like that was like the brother that had to work for stuff, and when he had to work for stuff, he has to pass on his power. Like his quirk to pass on power is like very akin to All for One's power to pass on powers to other people or take powers from people. He just got the more broken side of the quirk, but you know, no one could see that the younger brother had this quirk. So when he gave him the power to stockpile power, and they also say that the quirks merge and stuff like that as you pass them on. So each user of One for All that it gets passed to, maybe all these different quirks like, you know, are going to mesh, and One for All is just going to be a culmination of all these different quirks as well, which would be pretty cool to see. Maybe Deku unlocks later in time that he has, like, power, like, actual powers, like, from the other people from One for All that had quirks. So, it'd also be pretty interesting if Deku, like, awakened his own quirk with, like, and maybe Deku had a hidden quirk, like, just like the first One for All user, and maybe he awakens that later and uses them in like a combination, like One for All and his quirk merge together and just become like, I don't know, Deku for All or something like that. But definitely a very interesting episode, but I'm going to wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked the video. Be sure to subscribe, click the bell button down below so to stay updated with all the Let's Plays Animes content and to not miss a future video. And with that being said, guys, this has been Josh from Let's Plays Animes, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, guys.